ask you guys something because we had a segment last week. We were talking about Flow and the changes that they made over there. Like they had fired. We thought they fired Marlon and Alicia from the morning show, right? Which they are not on the morning show anymore. I couldn't even make a clip of that shit, fam, because by the time the episode was done, they started posting a bunch of different changes.
Hopefully no one's lactose because them takes age like rotten milk.
Bro, we had though. Yo, can we agree? Listen, we're self-aware enough to agree that last week was the week of bad takes.
100%. Like,
what did we say that was a bad take on that?
Fam, we went crazy on the Lena and Adam topic.
Okay,
and then we found out that like there was like, no, it was fake, whatever.
Now, for the Flow though, I think it was like the cameras and stuff, right? It's because they didn't bring their own cameras.
I still stand on that. But like, yo, they lost their job. What's going on over there?
Technically, they did lose their job though.
Yes.
One of them got another job.
I had a horrible take. They're going to reformat.
That was true though.
That's what they did.
They launched a bunch of new shows.
Yeah. No. Reformatting means it's going to become a country station all of a sudden. Like,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
That's what they did with Flow 93.5. It just became, I don't even know if it's Flow anymore. It's just called something else, and it's just rock pop country. You know what I'm saying? This is different. They just moved shit around.
I like this though.
Right? They got the morning show. Hold on, let me see. No audience here. Morning show with Patricia J. Okay, Patricia Jaganoff, who used to be on
CP24.
CP24. She had some issues with them.
Really?
Yes, there was a big scandal that went on with her in CP24 of her, being let go from there. She felt she was wrongfully let go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now to see her back in like a public or a mainstream media standpoint, she could probably elevate even this radio station low key. People love Patricia Jaganoff, bro.
Not everyone.
Mr. Lewin.
Mr. Lewin, also Zoe from Relentless Diaries. She didn't like this move.
Really?
Yeah, you saw her story a lot.
Yeah. But that was before the announcement. Even after the announcement, she was still hitting.
Remember, she's like, this isn't 05?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that was about someone else. I don't know. But Mr. Lewin also was hating on it.
He called her a white girl.
For real.
Which is like, I don't know. I don't like that, bro.
She Guyanese and Jamaican.
Facts. This is like literally, I'm not going to say, those are going to need blacker than that. But it's like, bro, come on. Like, what more could you ask for, fam? Specs is black as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, Patricia Jaganoff is a black woman. Like, I don't know. I like the move. I don't really like the way they did it. It's like, oh, we're going to pull the rug on you guys. Haha, we tricked you type shit. Like, I don't know why that's the meta for everything. Even the Adam stuff is like, oh, like we're just trying to trick everybody. Where it's like,
that's where we at.
But Drake didn't trick everybody for his rollout. The man just did a sick rollout.
No, but he's like, he gave us 2 other albums. So there was a little trickery there where it was like, we didn't know you were dropping 3 albums.
But it wasn't like a prank and like, it was kind of like a pleasant surprise, you know?
Yeah.
It was a plot twist.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I like what you did there.
See what I did? Right? But even with Patricia, before we move on to the rest of the cast here, right? Okay, yeah, she's not 05 or whatever, but she did a lot of great things over at the station at the CP24. She really brought, like, even though people will say she's a white girl or whatever because the way she talks, she represented a lot for the freaking community, fam. Anytime there was any coverage that was like something with our community, they used her and she was did the job amazingly. People loved her when they freaking interact with her on road. I think she's one of the best people out here in media.
Yeah, to call her a white girl is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
And for the demographic, I feel like this just makes the most sense. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds are not listening to the radio. The people who are listening to the radio, like, they would want to hear her voice. They would want to hear Specs. And like, you know, Specs has been locked in with them people over there.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know, everything just made sense to me.
Yeah.
we'll see their on-air chemistry if it is superior to Marlon and Alicia's. Because I remember seeing in Mr. Lewin's post, like, oh, who's trying to hear from Patricia Jaggernaut? But like, who was trying to hear from Alicia? Like, no diss, but it's not like people like run to hear her takes. Like, it's just at the end of the day, you're kind of being a presenter and adding your own commentary, and both of them could do that well.
I did see mixed feelings. I did see a lot of people that were like, "Oh, we'd rather have Marlon and Alicia because they liked the more youthful, like exuberance and stuff." And even
Youthful. Those guys are like mid-30s.
But come on, they're younger than Specs and freaking Patricia Degnan.
Not by much.
And even I was talking to Demdar earlier, and even he was saying that like when he used to do his like delivery job or whatever, like the man would have to be driving early mornings, and he would actually listen to Marlon and Alicia, and he enjoyed them type shit.
Yeah,
you know, and he's like younger than me. You know, so I feel like they did have a good dynamic over there, but they're not gonna bring anybody else. You know, like so. I feel like with all the new names that they announced, it's not gonna bring a new audience, but whoever their audience already was is gonna follow them.
But I think that they kept the best elements of the morning show by bringing back Marlon for extra gravy. It's almost like, okay, we want you to do your own thing as opposed to being limited by this morning show format and having to wake up 6 to 9. Like, just keep doing your extra gravy thing. We'll just throw it on there. So it's almost like maybe they just didn't like Alicia's radio style because, you know, this is the second time she's been let go from Flow. So I don't know. Maybe there's like a difference.
There might could have been some bureaucracy behind the scenes type shit too.
I'm not gonna lie, she's the only one I felt bad for because it's like she was the only one that was actually let go, right? I'm not sure if they're gonna announce something else with her. They might have something in the works.
You never know, fam. We gotta watch our takes this time, man. You next thing you know, she might be like the program director over there or something. You never know.
Have you seen that Squidward meme? Where like he's in the crib, like looking out the window, and SpongeBob and Patrick is just out having an amazing time type shit.
Oh yeah. By the way, she also works for Warner. So yeah.
So I just feel like
doing what?
She works at Warner, fam. She's the one. I think it might have been. No, it could have been Sony. She works for one of them record labels too, fam. She's out. She's out here, fam.
Doing what?
Maybe marketing manager or something. One of those record company jobs. I know she got me one of the interviews, a Pressa interview or somebody's interview from before.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just putting more information out there.
I know, I'm just saying optic wise, I just felt like it looked weird that like, everybody was able to do a celebration post, like except her, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, with her, maybe it might be like, all right, I might not even have the time to do this. I got other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with that new information that I gave you guys, right? Like she might have other shit going on. You never know. But what do you guys think of this? You mentioned, Extra Gravy. The podcast is going to be on the radio.
You know what? Salute to them. This is a good look. Should I say more? I don't know.
Go. Don't hold your tongue now, nigga.
Because I called natural about this. I literally called natural about this.
Man, I was big chilling still.
Yeah, natural kind of gave me some perspective, but I do feel like
hold on, perspective. Hold on.
And you'll be interested to see this dynamic.
What was your initial feelings where you were like, what the fuck? No!
I just felt like compared to other platforms or podcasts, I don't know if they were the most deserving. I think especially if, you're trying to have a hip hop radio network, I felt like we would have been a better shoe-in for this position. However,
we never applied.
Yeah, Zara called me hating and shit. Zara called me like, what the fuck's going on, bro?
The thing is though, like, I don't want it to seem like, like they don't deserve it because they've been putting in work.
Yes.
And as Natural reminded me, Marlon's already kind of like grandfathered into that system. So it's kind of like, it would make sense. But I just felt like it could have been a big opportunity for Flo to maybe take a chance on us.
And another thing I was telling Zara is like, okay, I'm not sure how you feel, but how I feel is like I've never been an industry person. You know what I mean? Like the industry never loved me type shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the industry doesn't embrace you as much as they should. So like we shouldn't expect them to just like, randomly wake up one day and say, hey, you know who we should give this big opportunity to, who we never really considered before? Like
the anti-industry
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so when certain things come up, like I don't really get cheese because like I wouldn't even expect that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm expecting to have to go through the mud. I'm gonna have to work 3 times to get half the reckoning type shit,
Yeah.
But
I felt no ways because I didn't apply. It'd be one thing if like
There's an application for
I
it?
feel like it was more of a selection thing.
You know?
No, because I don't expect them to just hit me up on a cold email or a call like, yo, we need you.
Type
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Like, I've never like even reached out like, yo, I want to get over there.
But I feel like if their goal is to kind of reflect Toronto culture, then you should be kind of tapped into like, you know, the hip hop platforms. I wouldn't say Extra Gravy is a hip hop platform as much as they are just like a talk show
or pop culture.
But Marlon was already over there. He's locked in with them niggas. He's cool with them. Like they probably like primed them with like, okay, let's see how they do with the A.W.O.L. Let's see how they do. And then like you know, I feel like they did well for their standards. You know what I mean? I was even talking to somebody else about this, and he's like, yo, respectfully, like, you guys don't even want to be over there. Like, imagine how controlled their narratives and points are going to be now that they're on like a radio airwave. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
You think niggas could talk about Israel over there and shit? You think niggas could go on like an ISO on, like, you know what I mean? Like, mass can't really go crazy anymore.
Yeah.
Not that they ever did go crazy, but.
And they have great quality for their pods, but I think the only, because I did think about that too, where it's like, okay, now you're going to be even, we already thought you guys were like corporate and like leftist, and now you're going to be even more so that, but it's more the caliber of guests that they'll have access to, where I'm like, it would have been sick if We Love Hip Hop had that access, but we're just going to have to make our own way.
Yo, you still have that access.
I was about to say, anybody could be touched, nigga. Pause.
No, but imagine like, I'm trying to think of like, let's say NBA YoungBoy is doing a, you know, concert in the city. And now, you know, they're going to go to the radio stations first to promote, maybe give tickets away.
Right.
It would have been sick if that was us being able to be that medium. But, you know, everyone has their own path. So like everything happens for a reason.
If we turn up enough and then bring enough value, they're going to say, yo, why are we going to the radio when we could just go to like, if we get to a point where we're leagues and bounds ahead of everybody, it's like, we're just going to go there because that's going to have more impact.
And nothing's stopping us from doing it now. Like if anybody's coming into the city, we go purchase a couple of tickets, say, yo, we're giving them away on We Love Hip Hop. People will pull up, fam, and get the tickets.
But we got to purchase them.
Yeah.
So that's investment, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, when these guys do radio shows, they give them the tickets for free.
And that's assuming we have to purchase them. The reach that we have is not a little reach, bro. I can email a lot of people and get a response, fam. So some of the stuff hasn't been tried yet, okay? But I've been offered a lot of tickets to go to shit. I've offered you guys tickets to go to shit. And we just don't always go, or sometimes we do.
Look, everyone has their own destiny and path. So, you know, that's why it was just my initial reaction where I was just I felt like we deserved it more, but we might have something bigger in store. That's even
white
bigger than
shit.
Well, I don't know. It's not my network. It's more us, you know?
I'm paying.
And I feel like our numbers, you know, kind of reflect that as well. And also our cultural impact when it comes to hip hop in the city. And I'm just thinking hip hop per se, you know? But I also understand that the radio networks also have advertisers and investors that they need to consider. So a more radio friendly show would make more sense. So overall, like, salute to Extra Gravy still. Like, I think they deserve it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And salute to Duke. So I've never seen someone that like cool. Cause me, I say I be feeling upwards, you know, that's my thing. That nigga, he be coasting. What's okay, you know those motorbikes where they have like that side buggy type shit? Yo, dog, you better thank Marlon every day, nigga. You know,
and
KP,
the sister.
Nah, that's family though. You can't. Family is always forwarding.
And she just popped up now.
You know what I mean? Family is always forwarding, so she's gonna be up regardless. You know what I mean? But a random fat nigga. You know
don't do that.
Hey, man, he got a Zav Trudeau interview.
He did.
So he has a pretty good portfolio.
And a Baca interview.
You got. Okay,
I'm just being objective.
No, big up Extra Gravy.
You got Bacchus in the interview?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Not nice. Also, big up Peter Cash, who they brought back to the network. I rock with Peter Cash. Okay. Yeah.
Celebrity Drew.
Yeah.
Celebrity Drew still doing his thing.
He's doing the afternoon shows, so it's 12 to 7 p.m. That's a big slot, yo. It's a lot of hours of radio.
Facts.
So he's basically on the whole day, every day.
Yeah. During rush hour, post-work rush, everything. So,
wow.
And
Wow.
also, you know, Ritz is still gonna do his thing.
Yeah, salute to Rich, salute to Celebrity Drew. Those are my peoples from like back in the day. You know
No,
what
shout out
I'm
to
saying?
Celebrity Drew. I just feel like anybody who wasn't listening to the radio before, they didn't see this and be like, oh, I'm about to go listen to the radio now.
Yeah.
But all these people have their own audience. So like Celebrity Drew's people, they gonna listen to him. Specs' people gonna listen to him. Dr. J's people gonna listen to him. So like, I feel like it was a good look overall type shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen. Like, I never listened to the radio. I'm not gonna start now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but this is not for me, you know?
One thing also, because I still have my rant and I still stand on it about the video stuff, right? The extra gravy might be the video component that I was talking about because they're already filming their podcast.
Exactly.
So now it's on the radio. There's a video available of it, okay? This might be the Breakfast Club thing that I'm talking about.
I wonder if it's gonna be live or if they're just gonna film it and then just give it to them to air during that time, or if it's gonna be done live as a show where they're playing music in between.
Whichever way, now you're going to be able to get clips from the radio from somebody's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And they have good quality video.
Yeah. So maybe that will also help them with their views and then help the name of Flow get more light because it's actually now on YouTube, which to me still is a cheap way of doing it. Like, fam, I still want them to go and film Patricia's show with Specs every day. Film that morning show, fam.
Just hire one guy whose only job it is to film and edit and upload for all the shows. Like,
Bro.
or maybe a couple guys.
Bro, when the Breakfast Club first started filming, they didn't have like 4 cameras in the room. Do you remember how the Breakfast Club interviews used to be filmed? They used to like swing the camera around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they had one camera and they would just, okay, Angela Yee and them, and then swing over here. Like, they just did it however they could. And we watched it and enjoyed it. It has millions of views.
And honestly, that became their trademark style where it was like zoom and like quick zoom, you know, into the guests. I actually like that.
Yes. But it was, to me, it felt like it was just a necessity thing. Like, we don't have 4 of these expensive ass cameras. So now they do, right? But at the time, we watched all that content and it was pretty low production, fam.
Yeah, honestly, as long as the quality of the content is good or the actual content is good, people will bypass quality. Like, if it's shot on an iPhone but it's funny, people will prefer that over like a $30,000 DSLR camera where it's a dumb video. You
as
know?
long as the audio is good, the video doesn't have to be amazing, and they can get this. They're at the radio station, fam. I'm just gonna say this over and over again, fam. You never know who can pop up on the morning show, and now you have that up on your YouTube doing millions of views.
No, I'm excited still. Like, cause me, like I said, I like good competition. You know what I mean? Like, I want everybody else to be thriving. So it's not like, oh, we just get comfortable and start coasting and shit. It's like, nah, I want oh, you guys got that? All right, we got to turn up to our next level now, you know?
Yeah. No, steel sharpens steel, man.
Type thing.
Competitive.
You know? But shout out those guys, though.
No, salute to the man them, or salute to Extra Gravy show. Man them is a different show. No salute for them. I'm not playing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.